And we are live. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you guys are excited and ready for this special live that we are doing today. Uh, I'm going to have on Ashley, who is our winner from the Summer Transformation Challenge. She is going to answer a few questions, tell you guys about her story, basically what got her started, what motivated her to do this. Um, and then we're gonna just fire away some questions. And then if you guys have any questions that you want to drop in the comments below, we will, circle down through those. And with that, let's get it started here. And there she is.
There she is,
How's it going?
going.
Is that an outdoor shirt?
Yeah.
Did
Did you
you
get?
buy that? They give that to you?
No, didn't you see the email? You could like sign up to be an outdoor rep, and you have to pay just like the shipping. It's a free shirt. It was $9.
Nice, nice. You see, you're more informed than me.
Right?
Yeah, it's sweet.
They're looking for like outdoor spokespeople.
I
Something.
did see that. I did see that. I uh tried to get Jess from in here to do that. She's like super big into like archery and archery hunting and stuff. I was
Yeah, I
like,
don't
we
think
should
I'm
probably do that.
outdoorsy enough, and I'm not like on social media enough to do good at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
I'll,
that's definitely how those challenges go.
I'll
You end
do
up
the
having,
dollars.
yeah, exactly. Well, I'm surprised Kyle didn't sign up for a shirt.
Yeah. Where is
Um,
he? Call him in.
what's that?
Where is he? Call him in.
There he is,
Dial him up.
and he's in the building.
Help him grab because the
Um, so I figured what we would do is I can just have you kind of start out just talking about, where you were at before you got started and why you decided to get started.
we love you, Kyle. You want like the story?
Yeah, just let everybody know like what your story was, why you got started, and then we'll go from there. I got, a couple questions to kind of go through, and then we'll see if anybody asks any questions in the comments as we go.
What my story was. So I would say my ideal weight was my wedding weight, and that's when I cared about everything that was on the scale. I'm like, yeah, looks good, great, keep going life. And I'm pregnant. I was 130 pounds because again, going solely off of everything I cared about was what scale. So keep that in mind. 130 pounds, gained 30 pounds when I was pregnant, gave birth. I was 133 pounds after. So I was like, okay, I'm only up 3 pounds, no big deal. And like that'll just drop, just doing me. And it didn't. And then I, kept going through life, gained a couple pounds. And okay, no big deal. I'm breastfeeding, hormones, all that stuff. Then people would tell me, oh, well, it took you 9 to gain weight. It'll take you 9 months to lose the weight. And then I'm like, okay, that 3 pounds, then it was 5 pounds. Yeah, I'm up 5 pounds. I had a kid. Well, then that kept going up, and I had no reason anymore for to keep gaining weight. And then I think my lowest point was looking at myself in pictures, and I could see in my face that it was like full, and I just thought that I looked chubby. And it wasn't until like my pants weren't fitting, and I had like that baby. So moms, you deliver a kid, it's like mom back. And I really did think like not really thought that that never goes away. So I've just like was, yep, body positivity. I'm a woman, baby. I'm accepting that. Like this is what I look like now. And I would tell that to my husband. Nope, nope, this is me now. Like we're accepting it. I had a kid. And then my and for work in the morning, I'm getting later and later for work because I'm trying to find shirts that are long enough to go over my butt with legs. And I'm wearing like the same couple things because nothing fits. And buying new pants in a size up because nothing fits. And then the pivotal point was it was President's Day weekend. I was off to school and I went to Target with Lizzie. Shout out Lizzie. Um, out and there was one that's this color. I just found out I love this color green. And it was a bikini. So like the one up here, like not the long ones that I wore for like maternity and postpartum, like a bikini. Like, yeah, okay, I'll get a bikini. Well, I tried it on and was like mortified. So I walked out of the dressing room and we actually ran into Lauren at the time too. So Lizzie and Lauren are standing outside and she said, getting the bathing suit. And I said to them, I'm getting it, but it's going to be a project. It's a work in project. And then we got home. And as soon as I got home is when I called you.
And there we go.
The rest is history.
Yeah, well, honestly, you've been killing it basically from that point on. Like, what, maybe
And
how long would you say it took you and
4
how
months
long would
for the bathing suit to the beach, and it looked awesome.
there you go. See, that's what it's all about. And the best part about all that for me was that I feel like that was like the first moment that you um weren't as like fixated on the scale as your progress.
Yeah.
Um, so
So really, like I weigh only 3 pounds less than where I started before I got pregnant. So I'm not even at my lowest. Like I was at my lowest when I got married. And you're like doing crazy like crash diets, you're stressed and not eating. So that wasn't even like a healthy way to get to that weight. But so I weigh more than I did that day when I thought I looked my best, but I look like in the mirror, I look so much better than that day.
right, absolutely. Yeah, your photos, your progress photos are awesome. Like even from this challenge, even though it was only a 3 pound difference from your start point to the end, like the photos
Right.
tell a way bigger story than that.
Hmm.
Um, which is super awesome. So I'm gonna just start with some of the questions and then we'll kind of flow through those. And if some other stuff pops into my head as we go, I'll hit you with those.
Okay.
100% Ab Central, Kyle said. Um, so the first question, especially because this isn't something that I can relate with, even though society might tell you I could. Um, being a mom, what's the biggest tip that you would give other parents that are struggling to get started?
Baby steps. Like don't go right into full force because that's what I used to do. I used to get like a tracking app and say, okay, yep, I need to no cheating, no junk food, no this, no that, and just go for it. And it wasn't feasible for me. Need a workout every day and do like crazy cardio nonsense, and that just didn't work. So I started baby steps. Well, let me track first because you don't realize, especially as a mom, oh, he didn't finish this. Yep, let me take this last bite instead of throwing it away. When you start tracking all of that, plus on top of the full meals you're eating, you're seeing, holy crap, like I'm eating way more than I should be. And that was probably my biggest problem is not what I was eating, but the amount of food that I was eating, like an overconsumption problem. So just starting with that and not getting stressed out when you're not getting all the check marks at the beginning because that's like a work in progress. Amy and I just had this conversation a little bit the other night. Like just even that, just the tracking is such a
Yep,
huge, huge step.
that's the first step. Exactly. You have, if you don't track it, you can't manage it. So, getting started with that is going to tell you, what adjustments you need to make.
Right.
Um, as far as, um, you being a mom and being a teacher and being a wife and everything, like how how would you say that you were able to prioritize time for yourself with everything else going on?
So waking up early is a non-negotiable for me. That's not a thing. Don't tell me get up at 5 a.m. and do your workout before the day gets started because that's just not happening. So what we actually started doing because we were getting into a little bit of a rut. So, you come home with the mom thing, give everybody their dinner, bath, bed, blah, blah. I'm not to go to bed anymore. Or I would have to sit in his room till he fell asleep. So it was like 9 o'clock and I'm going down to work out at 9 o'clock. So what we actually started, a whole bunch of toys in the basement. and we all go down as a family. So it's kind of like family time where we say, "Oh my gosh, do you want to go in the basement and do exercises?" And he's going, "Yeah, babe." And he goes down and he has his excavators. He has his little trampoline with the bar. I have a mat like where I do my ab stuff. He's laying, rolling around on the mat. So it's like family time. So we get our workouts in. Jamie and I get them in at a decent time. We're together, so it's kind of like bonding. So that time wise works best for us, but everybody's different. If you can wake up early, like you do you. If you can stay up late, you do you. And for me, I go to the gym person, so we're down in the basement, which you've been there. It's not anything luxurious, but
No, it's awesome though.
it's the cement slab floor. It's cold. It's whatever, but
It's
that's
all you need though. It's all you need.
yep.
Um, so I mean that kind of brings me to another question. I was gonna ask you, has the new lifestyle rubbed off on your family at all? Like, would you say that it's impacted Jamie and Tanner?
Oh, definitely. Well, Tanner likes to, like I said, we go down to it. Yeah, sure, let's go. Today, his exercise was he laid on the little trampoline and he watched Mickey Mouse on the iPad, but it kept him out of my way and he didn't get hit with a weight. But James was always more into like fitness than I was. He was always into kind of like tracking mentally what he was eating and his protein and stuff, and doing more workouts. I was here and there. I was in the mood to get healthy and work out. I'd be like in the living room doing random like app exercises, like 8-minute abs. That doesn't do anything, but that's what I thought. So since then, since I'm consistent, that has pushed him to be consistent. So now he tracks on an app and he's into like making sure he's getting the protein. I'm better at it than he is, and he'll tell
Right.
you.
He's
I'm
not on the
protein.
team yet. He's not on the team
No,
yet.
I'm always check marking it. Struggle button. And my mom. So I don't know who's watching because I can't see who's watching, but shout out to mom.
Yep,
She's
I
on
think I saw her
plus
pop in.
pounds.
Yeah, she's
Um,
doing awesome.
hmm And she's doing like everything that I kind of mini coach her.
That's
And
awesome.
you do this, and we go to eat there every Sunday. So she's always telling me because I used to have to ask, "What are we having? What are we having?" Because I would like to pre-track. So now she tells me like, "Here's what we're having," or I got them on the protein pasta kick, Bonza all the way. I haven't had real pasta here. You're not missing anything. Go the protein
Yeah.
pasta. So yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. And that honestly, that's what it's all about. And that's what the group like is all about in the first place is just creating those ripple effects that, impact one person and then your experience and results are going to impact, you know, the circle of people around you. And then
It makes
now say like your mom lost all that weight and now suddenly all the people around her and her circle see her doing that and they're like, "Oh, maybe I should get my shit together."
mom
And then they start to do
ate
it.
more than 15. Drop it in the comments. What are you at?
Yeah, let us know where you're at.
15.2. Let us know.
Um, yeah. Um, the next question I would go to is what what was your diet and fitness like before you got started, and what would you say has changed the most from old you to new you?
Well, like I said, my fitness was just when I would get fed up with myself, I would see a picture, my face looked fat. I would do something for a couple days, a couple weeks, it wouldn't work. Or it was like 3, yep, I'm doing good. I could go back to whatever I was doing before. That approach has changed. But I would say the most for me is water. My water intake was pathetic. I would be like end of the day. I do think I didn't drink anything today. Like, let me go take a couple sips of water. Or if I like take a fill of water, that was a lot. I'm just like a thirsty person. It's not even like, oh, I drank soda. Like, I would drink. I don't know how I'm alive.
Yeah, honestly, even before I got started, water was like I set a goal for myself before I got into this like serious to drink like 50
Right.
ounces. Like that's how little water I drank. And I thought that that was a lot when I was doing that. I was like, oh, this is good. I'm hitting 50 ounces now. And then you find out like how important water actually is with everything.
Right.
um, and just the overall health and stuff. But um, yeah, I would agree with that for sure. Um, that will
Literally
bring me.
to
What's up?
100, literally going from 0 to 100. Zero and
Yeah, yeah. Um, Next, I'll just talk about the app a little bit. So obviously we use the First Form app.
Mhm.
Um, with that, like, what would you say your favorite function or your favorite feature is on the app, whether it be something related to tracking your food or the workouts or the live streams, whatever it is, like what do you think is your favorite part of the app?
I like a lot, and I was prepared to say the workouts because I was new to resistance training, period. Like in my mind, size, or it was for like women who wanted to like bulk and be like that bodybuilder type of body. So so when I started working out, I really liked the videos. So if you go on that little eye, people who don't know that, if you click the little information icon, there'll be like a very wordy explanation, but most of the basic moves have a video of someone doing. There's bullet points on the side explaining what to do. And if there's not, just like a quick YouTube. So that was my answer until you just said about live streams. I totally forgot about the live streams working. But all throughout the summer, we would go on our morning walk, me, Tanner, and the mutt who's around here somewhere, Tito. Um, and I would push Tanner in the stroller and set my phone up, and that's when I would listen to the live streams.
Yeah.
So a lot of good information through that, just all different topics, all different stuff. So I
Yeah,
mean,
they cover so much stuff on those.
yep,
Um, and
I've
going back,
listened to.
what was
I
that?
haven't watched one in a while now that I'm back at work, and now I need to. I miss them.
The beauty is you don't have to watch them live either. You can always go back and they have like a little database of it. But going back to the movement part, the exercise part, if there's something on there that you guys don't um, understand and there's not a video for it for whatever reason, you can always reach out to me as well, and I'll kind of talk you through or send you a video of what the movement should be or an alternative to it. Because I know sometimes when I'm seeing assessments, I'll see people like skip certain movements because they don't have a barbell or whatever it is. But there's ways to do these things with dumbbells or with body weight to still get a similar movement pattern and get like the muscle that we're focusing on activated. So always reach out to me too.
If you break your toe, you can message him and he will show you an alternate toe.
Yeah. And how did you break your toe again?
Getting kicking the glass door of my parents' house, getting into their shower. I have no idea. No,
And somehow that didn't halt your progress, huh?
I still worked out with the broken toe. I
Imagine that.
walked that day like long. But yeah,
Um, that'll bring me to the next question. Um, what would you say is your favorite First Form product right now?
level one bars. Yeah,
Yeah, and they're so good. They're like candy bars.
flavor.
Here, look at this guy. What is he saying?
Yes, I texted. Just
That's open door policy here.
we're better friends than the two of you now, just so you know. Me and Minor are closer than Minor and Kyle.
Yeah, basically, um, when I tell you I can't get on Apex, it's because I'm playing Apex with Ashley. Um, well, I don't want to keep you or everyone here all night. So, the final question that I'm going to ask before we take it to the comments, um, what would your current self tell your old self?
Stop making excuses. Because, like I said, not even that it was an excuse. I felt like this is what it is. And those people who are skinny and bounce back after having a baby, they're just lucky, or they have a good metabolism, or I don't know, just whatever excuse that I had. And I should have done this a long time ago. And I should have not. tried to do it on my own, because if I could do it on my own, I would have done it a long time ago. So get out of your comfort zone and ask for help.
Yeah. And that's something that a lot of people struggle with doing is asking for help. Um,
You know how bad I did not want to send you those first photos? And here we
and that is also something that most people want to avoid doing and try and push off doing for sure. Um, and honestly, the best possible thing that I do in those cases is just tell them, like, you didn't want to take yours, I didn't want to take mine. I've deleted so many first photos of myself that I'm like, nah, that looks stupid. I don't need that one there. We'll wait until it looks a little bit better and then we'll
like,
do it.
the worse you look, the better off, because you're gonna look a lot better.
Exactly.
That
Um,
that'll help you win the $25,000 prize.
um, does anyone have any questions? I'm scrolling back through to see if anybody asked anything. I didn't see it as we were going. Bum. Yes,
I hope.
Kyle definitely looked like he was on heroin at work. At the best, he looked like he was on heroin. Um, no questions.
That's okay.
That makes it easy on you.
Mm.
Well, um, thank you for giving us 25 minutes of your time. Um, a little inside scoop on being able to get it done as a
No,
mom,
he had,
a busy mom, teacher, wife, lady. Um, because I certainly do not have what? Well, I need to have guests on more often then apparently.
best guest, obviously, the best
Yeah,
live show.
even though you know who's been a guest before.
Kyle. What happened to the Kyle segments?
Yeah, exactly. Ask them.
Kyle.
We're gonna we're gonna start asking the viewers questions, and you guys can answer in the comments instead. That's what this will turn into.
Oh my gosh.
I
Wait,
still,
we're not an employee of the year, but he's not a summer challenge winner.
ooh,
Self-proclaimed employee of the year. Let's add.
that's amazing. You know the story then.
Oh, I know the story. We're So if you guys want to join in on the fun and make fun of Kyle for the rest of your life, get in our group and get active on our page, and you'll get some good laughs, good tips, and good laughs.
Yeah. Um, but again, thank you for coming on, answering the questions. I think you provided a lot of good information for people, like in ways that I obviously can't relate to. So, some people might listen to what I tell them and they're like, oh, what do you know? You're a single dude that can go to the gym whenever he wants or whatever. So,
Come to my.
um, what's that?
I said you can come to my basement.
You sound like a serial killer. Um, but thank you for coming on. I look forward to the next challenge. It should be starting up very soon. I'm guessing in the next couple weeks. So I'm just looking forward to seeing all of your progress and everyone else's progress as we move forward, and finish the year strong. So, do you have anything you want to leave the people with?
See, you can't throw that on me. I feel like I have to say something.
Boom.
I don't know. I don't. Keep it moving. I don't know.
There we go. As always, keep it
Keep it
moving,
moving.
guys.
See ya.
And if you guys found this to be, well, you could leave and then I'll do this.
Okay.
Thank you again. All right, guys. So if you found this live stream beneficial, helpful in any way, I would appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and share the group to your friends on your Facebook page, on your Instagrams, however you guys are most active on social media. But like I have told you guys in the past, my goal is to help as many people as possible get real and long-term results, lasting results. Um, I want to help as many people realize their full potential. And also, I just want to promote that proactive approach to healthcare um, in a world where healthcare is so reactive. So, if you enjoyed this, please share it. Let's get as many people in here as we can. Um, and as always, keep it moving.